Good afternoon, YouTube family. Martinez Country Home here. It's Sunday, May the 23rd, and just wanted to make a quick video. Haven't done any videos since I believe it was Thursday or Friday, but I wanted to talk about, we've been, a lot of us have been really prepping in the last year, starting with the health crisis. That's when I really really picked up my pace on stocking up on things that I was very short on, and not knowing whether we were gonna have a supply shortage, or we were gonna have hyperinflation. Those are the things that I was worrying about, whether we were gonna keep our jobs because of the health crisis, things of that nature. And now that I've seen, we're not really seeing inflation too much as far as prices rising, but we are seeing shrinkflation. At least that's what I'm seeing. Not so much in canned goods, because canned goods normally they've been stable for the past year, at least the past year. They've been the same pretty much. I have seen inflation and shrinkflation on packages, right? On packaged food, and it's usually processed food. But I know most of y'all know this. I mean, y'all can see this for yourselves. But what I wanted to talk about was how glad I am that I stocked up in the past year, that I picked up my pace on these things, because it's getting very challenging to. I'm starting to feel it, and I really am grateful that I picked up my pace with the preps, because it's getting more expensive, and a lot of the stuff that they're not really necessities per se. They're not things that we need too much, but especially like on a lot of the places that sell, like for example Walmart, they have their brand called Ozark. They sell camping gear, they sell knives, they sell the canopies. They have a line of products that are for camping, for the outdoors, and those things are really good for prepping. So I received a gift. What's up, King? I received a gift over the weekend, and it was a camping gear set, and it comes with a machete, a knife, a little camping axe, real small tool. It comes with paracord, a sharpener, a small whetstone, fire starter, the magnesium, and the striker, and I forget what else. A couple other things. Excuse me. But I was looking at I have already some of those tools that I've bought separately, or I might have even bought that little set a long time ago. But I have a few of those tools with me already, and the tools that are in that kit right now, they almost look like a combination of metal and plastic. They're very light. You can tell the material is, they either use less material, or they use the combination. They use some kind of an inferior material, and that's not the first time I've seen something like that. And it was funny, because this whole weekend I've been thinking about about how things are getting more expensive. It gradually, the prices gradually wear on you. They gradually take a toll on your budget and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that I picked up a lot of these items in the past months. Another thing that is very expensive is the toilet paper. I got a lot of toilet paper stocked up, but the toilet paper, the packages that they have now, not only did they go up in price, but they actually got smaller. The rolls used to be, I don't know, maybe like, I want to say like 5 inches tall or something, and they're like half an inch shorter. I mean, they look very small, and the prices went up. The price actually, to me, they doubled because they could tell you so many rolls of I mean, I'm sorry, they can tell you so many sheets per roll, but those sheets are smaller. And I guess the only way you can really tell if you're getting less and you're paying more is by the weight of the package. The total weight. Um, they try to make it, give you a lot of rolls and say that it's double rolls or whatever, but that's not true. Um, and those things are basically, those are necessities, guys. The toilet paper. I know some people have they talk about the bidets and all that, but hey man, they shut off your water or something, you're shit out of luck. Literally. Um, you know, how you gonna wash yourself then, right? So anyway, yeah, it's made me realize, made me very glad um, that I stocked up when I did, and I just want to tell y'all once again, guys. I always say it, I know I do, but y'all do not stop preparing. Stock up, guys, because um, things are only going to get more expensive, and that brings me up to another point that I was thinking about. So this health crisis, this so-called health crisis, they shut down the economy basically right when it started. In my opinion, it looks like the reset has already happened. Um, Whatever shenanigans that the central banks and not only the central bank here from the United States, the Federal Reserve, but the world central banks like the IMF and the Bank of International Settlements. Hey guys, yeah, cut it out. Cut it out. Um, yeah, it looks like whatever they were doing, they did it. There was a very big transfer of wealth during all this time, and actually it's still going on. Um, the bankers are making a killing, and the people are, we're spinning our wheels, spinning the wheels on that hamster wheel, and they don't suffer at all for their gambling and playing in their system that they have forced upon us. And so we have to be very clever. We have to be very wise in how we spend our money. We have to learn the financial system. What are things that we can do? Trust funds, investing, entrepreneurship. There's a lot of people I know that make a really good living just selling things on eBay and Amazon, or no, I'm sorry, not Amazon, but eBay, things like that. They sell stuff, and there's buyers. There's people that buy things that I would never buy, but there are buyers out there. There's a market, and people are making a really good living doing that. But I don't know how dependable that is and for how long. So it's not something that I would look at that more as a side hustle or something like that. But I was just thinking how and I know I'm fortunate, guys. I've been very fortunate. I've worked throughout this whole health crisis. I've been able to work, and because of the weather events that we had here in South Texas, or actually in Texas, the winter freeze and all that, we put in a lot of work, a lot of hours, and so I was able to make some good money this year. But I had to bust my ass for it, and there's politicians out there and corporations and CEOs that are, they're basically running a racketeering. Um, they're basically running a criminal enterprise, and they got it easy. And I don't know if there's any remedy for us. Um, we have to we have to we have to adapt, and we have to come up with ways to make a living, and to to not only to make a living, but to actually to flourish, and to maybe um, come up a little bit. If we can, uh, if we can play their game, but it's their game and their rules. And so a lot of times, especially like in investing, um, the retail investor, people like that join Robinhood, and or if you want to buy cryptocurrency like Coinbase, um, you're dealing against algorithms, right? And so that's why I always say, before you start to wanting to invest, or you know come up with ways to make money, as far as investing, or trying to get away from the dollar, because the dollar is like going down. You have to make sure that you take care of your immediate needs first, like food, water, energy, batteries, flashlights, whatever, in case the power goes out. um, you have to make sure that you buy the things that you're going to be able to, that are going to help you to protect those things that you have, um, and everything that goes along with that, to be able to protect yourself and your family and your property. So guys, right now, like I've said before, this is as good as it's going to get. I believe that what it looks like to me, or I mean, what is happening, is that the wealth of this country is going east. And yes, there is people that are doing better. There's people that are doing good, but in general, this whole country is going down. Um, the United States basically was the center of the, at least the financial world, because of the dollar. And those things are changing fast, and basically the new superpower is China. Um, everything is going east. And in case y'all don't know this, but uh, the powers that be, the ruling class, they set up China to do that. China did not just become that by itself. Um, People from this country, they literally, they set up China. They set it up. They made the connections for it to eventually become what they are now. And these people are already invested over there. That is why there's been so much infiltration of the Chinese in the U.S. government. It's not so much that it's infiltration. It's just that the U.S. government, the corporations, are doing a lot of business with China. And people think that China's, they've come and invaded, infiltrated. Well, yeah, they have, in a way, but it was by invitation, guys. Okay. um if you look at all the connections that Congress has with Chinese corporations and the Chinese government, y'all would be it will blow your mind. This was by design. So don't get it twisted, guys. Yes, we did get invaded by, kind of like an invasion, but it was an invasion by paper, and by lawyers and contracts and trade agreements and stuff like that. That is how we were betrayed. The people were betrayed. We were betrayed by politicians who were greedy, and corporations. So don't forget that, guys. And it was both parties. It was not just a Democrat or Republican thing. It was both parties. And now, um, we're not under ideological subversion. And so the signs of these things are right in front of us. The degradation of morality, and the degradation of our financial system. um, the gradual loss of our natural rights, our constitutional rights, our God-given rights. They're under attack. The things that would protect against, basically Marxist ideology, those things are under attack. Strong families, strong male presence in the home, Christian values, moral values, all those things are under attack, guys. And we have to, just be strong and be wise and know what's in front of us, the attack that we're under. Because some people, they don't even know we're under attack. Um, Another thing that I'm seeing that is affecting all ways of life is um, what they're doing now to supposedly deal with the health crisis. And you know what I'm saying. Um, you know what I'm saying, guys. Um, that that solution is causing all kinds of problems. All kinds of problems, guys. It there's so much information out there, and what's concerning is that there when anybody else speaks up against that, and they try to show their facts, um, they try to present evidence, it's censored. My channel, I believe it was in April, I was hit with a strike and I couldn't make any videos for a week because I spoke about this, because of the health solution. Okay, in other words, and the way I'm talking, that's a shame that I can't even say what I want to say in the words I want to say, because I can get another strike. And that's happening to a lot of people. And I'm a small channel, guys. I have not even broken 300 subscribers, and they did that to me. But the truth is the truth, guys. It doesn't matter. Um, we're being censored. The truth is being suppressed, and the shame of it all is that our neighbors, and a lot of times our families, our own families, are going along with it. They will not research. Even though they see the evidence right in front of them, um, they go along with the system, and it makes a system. It makes it easier for the system to do what they're doing to us, which is strip away our rights, and put in place this tyrannical system. And a lot of people say, "Well, what are you talking about? We still have our rights, and blah 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 blah," but they will not see the big picture. They will not see the slow but gradual process where they have stripped our rights. You got like the TSA and surveillance, illegal wiretapping, and that takes many forms. We don't have phones anymore like the landlines, but wiretapping takes place in an updated way, in a modern way, with the digital and the wireless, the Wi-Fi and stuff like that. We're under surveillance, like, constantly, guys. We're constantly under surveillance. So if you're not prepared, if you don't have food, you don't have water, or you don't have the things that you need for you and your family to survive, or just to have a normal life. Oh, Charlotte. Oh, that was my goat. She just nipped me. Behave, man. Um, um, if you're not prepared, guys, the government, the last thing you can do is gonna go to the authorities, and they will provide what you need, but it comes at a price. Remember, guys, nothing is for free. There's a maxim of law that says if you accept the benefits, you also gotta accept the liabilities. That's the way it goes. So anyway, guys, and I gotta say, there's a lot of states that are doing pretty good as far as like lifting mask mandates and trying to get back to normal. Florida's one. Florida, for like pretty much for the whole the entire health crisis. They pretty much behave. What are you doing? Um, pretty much behave, Charlotte. Um, pretty much from the entire health crisis, they've. She won't leave me alone, man. Charlotte, behave, man. Why are you doing that? Yeah, she's just being playful. Behave. Look, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to say hi to America. All right. Um. Yeah, guys. You know they. If you're not prepared yourself, you're gonna have to depend on other people that do not have your best interests at heart. You know, back in the day, before the government got involved, there used to be mutual aid groups. There's a term. It was mutual aid, right? It was not so much charity, but there was societies that were around to help people in need until they could get back on their feet. But they made the entire financial system. Um, they made it to where people, need the government and their programs, socialist programs, to be able to make it in life. And to me, that's not living, guys. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys. It's been pretty quiet. Oh, and I was saying was Florida has been pretty good about going back to normal. Texas, where I live at, um, the governor has made several executive orders, which I believe are BS anyway. But these executive orders are to get things back to normal as possible. Um, Regarding the mask mandates and things like that. South Dakota, some other states, excuse me, have been good at trying to bring back the economy. And here, like I said, in Texas, things look pretty good. But I know that the underlying our currency, our dollar, the economy is like basically a zombie economy. It's made up. But like I said before, guys, it seems to me like the changes that they needed to do have been done, and it seems like, yeah, whatever, like I said, whatever they had to do, they've done it. And so we're in the new system now. For all intents and purposes, we're in a new system, I think. Um, and I don't know if dark days are ahead. It looks like it because prices are going up gradually, like I said. But we will see. I think that there's gonna be some states that are gonna suffer worse than others, and um, I think it's gonna depend on the people um, standing up and making themselves heard and raising a fuss, because too many people are just going along with it, guys. You know this. So anyway, um, guys, thanks for being here. I just wanted to make this video. Went on a little bit longer than I thought, but just wanted to catch up with y'all and say hello and just give you my views on what I'm seeing. So anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Y'all take care of each other and love each other out there, because that's what we're here for. God bless.